Nerds at the Cool Table, episode 47. How's it going, guys? We're in a new spot.
Yes.
This is amazing. We have an alternative camera angle right now, but we'll get that going next time. How are you guys doing?
Good.
We're at Hartbeat Studios.
Yeah.
Man, huge thank you to the people.
Thank you guys at Hartbeat Studios.
Straight up. Much love.
Yeah.
Could we have like an audience track?
Oh, we definitely can.
Okay.
We definitely can. So welcome back, listeners, viewers. I know you guys have missed us from YouTube. But if you want to catch a glimpse of us, hopefully you've seen our last episode with Sideshow Collectibles, where we talked about Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker, and The Mandalorian. So you can find us on Sideshow's YouTube, which is amazing, as usual. But I know our YouTube has been lacking a little bit, but we are back. And you'll see more of us on
Don't
there.
apologize to these people. We busy. We got lives.
That's literally what's going through my mind. I was like, we're so busy that like,
Hey, y'all go get these episodes. when you get 'em.
2020.
We got things to do.
Yeah. So anyway, once again, viewers, please remember to rate and review our podcast on our podcast on Apple Podcasts, because those ratings and reviews are the ones that gets us into all the fun cons and all the fun events, because people like to see that people like us on Apple. So
People like people who are like.
So just find us, Nerds at the Cool Table, on Apple Podcast, Stitcher, On Demand Radio, Spotify, Google Play, and YouTube, obviously.
Follow us on Instagram.
And on Instagram, at Cool Table Podcast, and our Twitter at Cool Table Pod. So let me start this off. What have you guys been watching, consuming since 2020 started, since we last spoke? Come on, you guys got to have some energy.
I'll go first. There are two things that really caught my eye recently. One is on Netflix, and it's called. Stand by for what it's called. It's called Giri Haji. It's a Japanese.
Oh, okay.
And it's like a classic Japanese, like Yakuza mobster, but it's half British, half Japanese.
Okay.
So even though it starts off in subtitles, the story will eventually lead to the UK, and then it's mostly in English.
Yeah.
Some of the best writing I've seen in a long time, and I feel like they've let different directors do different episodes, because like some episodes have like animation in them. Why are you laughing? You know they can see us, right? Some have animation, some have like a full-on like dance sequence, but it's like a heavy drama, like it's super random. But it's some of the best writing I've seen in a long time. And then the second thing is on cinema. Come on, bro. You really?
yes.
Now the camera can just see what you looking
We get
at.
one of these out of him every episode.
The second one is called Warrior. And it's on Julie. I'm trying to focus. He got ass on the timeline.
Right. That was the first thing that popped up.
Stay off your phone, bro. I'm trying to think about like martial arts sequences. I just see butt on my left.
It's Instagram. That's all there is on there.
That's true, but that's why we stay off Instagram on the show. The second one is called Warrior. It's on Cinemax, which is weird because no one has Cinemax, but
It's the Bruce Lee one. I'm over here taking selfies.
it's the
and
Bruce
shit.
Lee. I don't like none of y'all today.
It's the Bruce Lee one. I feel like we've talked about it.
We talked about that. It's a show that Bruce Lee conceptualized when he was still alive, and they brought it. She just got the giggles today, so we just got.
Sorry, I'm still laughing at the Instagram thing.
It was conceptualized by Bruce Lee.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember. It's set in San Francisco in the 1800s.
It's like a Chinese Peaky Blinders.
Peaky-
That's what it felt
perfect
like.
description.
There's like they're called tongs, which are like the gangs of that era.
It was like gangs in it felt like gangs in New York meet Peaky Blinders.
San Francisco.
Yeah.
Amazing fight sequences.
Yeah.
A lot of great new actors that I feel like, especially with a lot of shows that are starting to do Asian content for the American market.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like fresh young Asian actors to pull from. So I feel like the people on this show are going to be seeing a lot as we go into different bigger properties that are being casted correctly for once.
You know, it's crazy. Like, shout out to Mike Moe, who did a great job in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. But the guy who plays the main character in Warrior. He's like perfect avatar for Bruce Lee.
Well, that's the cool thing is it's not a caricature of Bruce Lee.
It's not, yeah.
It's just you can tell
Bruce Lee should have played that. Yeah.
Somehow, so that they did a really good job with the fight choreography because you really can tell that Bruce Lee was involved in some way, shape, or form. But it's not a guy doing a Bruce Lee impression.
Yeah.
And that's hard to do.
Yeah.
With that type of fighting.
And he would have a lot of big shoes to fill if he was trying to do a Bruce Lee impression.
He does it, but he does a few things where like his stance and like he'll fight with like his pinky out.
You would love it, honestly.
Yeah, I called him. I called him and recommended
it's
it.
on my list. I actually do subscribe to Cinemax.
Yeah.
Of course, I would.
Yeah. You got the app.
The guy's name is Andrew Koji. I think he's British, actually. I saw behind the scenes where
he's half Japanese, I think, and his character is white and Chinese, so he related, and it has a lot to do with that like duality, like torn between worlds situation.
What I like about that show is
have you finished it?
I haven't finished it, but what I like is the language transition. They did something similar in that movie Valkyrie.
Where
they're speaking English to us, but in the world they're speaking Chinese, so we understand it.
And they'll show it. Like they'll start off speaking Chinese and do this like very understandable pan around. Yeah. And it'll tell you that like although you're understanding it, they're speaking to each other in Chinese. Yeah. Giggles, what are you watching?
What are you watching, Julian?
What have you been watching, motherfucker?
I'm sorry, I'm still flashing back to the Instagram situation. That was just funny to me. Honestly, the only thing I've been watching since the year started is The Outsider, which is on HBO.
Okay.
How's that?
It is. I almost said Wes Craven, but it's not. It's who does it? Who made it?
Oh, Stephen King.
Stephen King. Thank you. It's based on a Stephen King novel.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about, but I haven't seen the show yet.
Oh, okay. When I didn't know it was a Stephen King novel when it first came out.
Yeah.
I honestly thought it was like a new type of true detective crime show.
So it's scary. It's like a scary show?
It's a little creepy, yeah.
Okay.
Especially like the more and more you watch it. Like it literally turned into a totally different show.
So it started off.
It started off as like a crime show, and then it turned into something else. Because I thought it was like True Detective Part 2.
Has anyone started Lock and Key?
No.
I saw the first episode, and it feels like a haunted house meets Stranger Things type thing. I guess
it's based on a comic book.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's an IDW.
Talk about that.
Yeah, it's an IDW property, that comic book brand or whatever. I know about it because like at the gig that I'm at right now, I'm editing promos for that.
Oh, that's funny.
So I'm just like, I know about it. But, so I had to find out like what it's from, and it's from a graphic novel.
Yeah, it's a house that has a bunch of hidden keys incorporated into it, and each key does something different. So like one key, you can put it in a door, and it'll take you anywhere you're thinking of. Another key takes you to like this weird like mirror dimension situation.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest, it didn't like hook me fully.
Okay.
Like I very easily just stopped watching, but I think it has potential. If a few people are like, no, you really got to finish it, then I'll go back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So The Outsider.
Oh yeah, talk about
That's what you get.
Did you do your research?
No, I was over here. I'm not good with
homework.
actors' names, but it has Ben Mendelsohn. That's the guy. He's like the main.
The Scroll. He's the Scroll. Talos.
Yes, Talos.
Yeah.
He's the main actor in it.
Yeah.
Cynthia Erivo.
Cynthia Erivo, yeah.
She's
Harriet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Cynthia Erivo. Jason Bateman. I love Jason Bateman.
Interesting cast.
That's interesting to see him in like because he did good in Ozark, so I'm curious to see him in like a horror thing.
Directs Ozark.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's the director of Ozark.
Huh.
Is that back soon?
And I saw a trailer or something.
Jason Bateman went to my high school.
Did he?
El Camino Real High School.
I saw him at the Apple store. I didn't want to bother him.
He was like a kid actor. He was like in Teen Wolf 2.
Yes, he was.
He was like one of those guys that kind of like had a second.
Justine. They went
You know the first movie I realized who Jason Bateman was. Am I not allowed to?
Yeah, go ahead.
Was Smoking Aces.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was the first time I was like, oh, who's this guy?
Not Arrested Development.
No,
I didn't watch it.
I watched it when it was on. Yeah, that's how I knew him from.
Smoking Aces. That's where I like.
Only Arrested Development I acknowledged was Mr. Wendell.
I don't know who that is either.
I'm old.
Yeah, I can tell.
Is that like another show?
No, it's fine.
I can tell that was
Everybody
like an
out there
old
in the
joke.
universe, you got me though. If you were born and you grew up in the 90s, you understood that reference.
I was born and grew up in the 90s.
How you not know Mr. Wendell by Arrested Development? Tennessee.
No, what is it? You had a lot of
No,
older
Bells Bang
siblings though.
Ring.
That's the
Y'all
thing.
don't know that song?
You had a lot of older siblings though, like that.
Yeah, I was the only child. I don't.
Yeah, I was the oldest, but I didn't know.
How do you
about
guys not know Arrested Development?
that. What is it? Is it a cartoon?
Y'all
TV show?
ridiculous. No, we'll have this discussion off air. This is
Okay.
ridiculous.
Okay.
But no,
You don't know the songs.
the
I'm sure I'll
outside.
know it if I hear it.
The
Yeah.
outside.
But whatever you just try to do.
Let the man finish.
Yeah, man. I'm just playing.
Go ahead.
The Outsider. Yeah, it's good. It's a creepy show,
Yeah.
but it's a really good watch. It reminds me of the first season of True Detective, honestly.
Yeah.
Which was the
What's it
only
about?
good season.
Like vaguely.
It's a crime show. It's this cop, like this spirit thing, is out killing people.
So it's
but
like a supernatural.
Yeah, it's a supernatural, kind of like how wasn't True Detective kind of like that in the first season?
It had like it was creepy. It had to do with cults and stuff.
Yeah,
but
okay. This
It
is
kind of
what-
like walked that very fine line.
This one doesn't deal with cults.
Yeah.
It's literally like a some type of like creature or monster out like hopping into bodies or something like that. And I don't want to give it away because it's
Okay,
actually
okay.
good. It's actually a good watch, but it literally started as a regular crime show. Like, oh, okay, this is just some about a killer, and then I was like, oh, no, it's not.
Gotcha.
But it's really interesting. I think I said on one of my group texts, I think it was the other one. I was watching it one night and I was like in the house by myself and I'm like kind
Yeah,
of
it's a little scary.
a little creeped out.
I like shit like that.
Yeah.
I'm on.
So yeah, that's what I'm watching. Jason?
I have been watching. I watched the last episode of the Disney Imagineering show on Disney Plus, and that is the most inspiring show that I've seen in quite some time because like. If you watch the show from like episode 1 to now, they show you how far the rise is.
Yeah.
Like how far,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
how crazy it is, and like it really bums me out. Like living in like Hollywood area, growing up in like the Valley, that Disneyland could have been in Burbank.
Yeah.
Like
Right next to the studio.
what? That shit could have been right in like the backyard.
Yeah.
But Burbank hated. But
Burbank hated.
but yeah, the last episode they were showing the animatronic for the upcoming Spider-Man is gonna be inevitably swinging over our heads in Marvel and
We talked about it on last episode.
no, but I'm saying they really like so that show is if you watch it from start to finish, it's like showing you that there's
How Disneyland was built
yeah,
and stuff.
and basically like where it's headed
Yeah.
and
Westworld.
like it's
Yeah.
it's about to be like Rise of the Resistance is only like the icing like the fucking tip of the iceberg. It's just gonna get crazy with Disneyland, but y'all know I'm a theme park nerd, so. But yeah, that's what I've been watching.
You know what I liked about that? It made me appreciate. I mean, I've always appreciated the rides and like the technology behind it, but it really showed just like how. I don't want to say bootleg everything started, but it was just like they were really like putting shit together with like duct tape at the very end.
It was
of the
very analog.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It felt, I mean, I remember seeing when they were talking about like making the hands move.
Yeah.
I think it was the first. I forgot what was the first animatronic. I think it was like a president or something. What was
Yeah,
that?
I think was it Abe Lincoln?
It was
Abe Lincoln.
that was
Yeah,
before
yeah.
Pirates. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And it was really just like
Yeah.
screws and
Yeah.
pulleys and it was a very rudimentary system.
I love the whole like R&D kind of aspect to that whole show because it's like how Walt Disney was like, I'm gonna have this separate thing where people could just think of whatever the fuck they want to think of and we're gonna make
And
it.
then try to bring it to
It
life.
just try to bring. I love that made me appreciate Walt Disney in that sense. That
For sure.
it shows you the difference between that and other parks. You know, that kind of care that he put into it and stuff. So yeah.
Jason, I feel like you really get use out of your Disney Plus.
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't.
Have you?
do?
What have you guys been watching lately? On Disney Plus, yeah.
I rewatched. I went back and watched one of the old Disney Plus movies called You Wish, and it's a story.
Disney Channel or Disney?
Yeah, Disney Channel.
Okay,
So
okay.
It was starring that kid Spencer Breslin, who was like supposed to be like a child star, and the Disney like Disney Channel actor du jour kid
Yeah.
was, I forgot his name, but he was like a white dude. Y'all see him. He was like a coming of age guy.
Yeah.
But he had like a little brother who was like.
Was it Jonathan Taylor Thomas?
No, it was not. No, it was JTT. No, it was
JTT.
Yeah, it was. He had like a little annoying brother, and he like collected coins. So he like got a magic coin from T and Tamara's dad from Sister. He was like this magical Negro who had the magical coin.
Negro.
That's a trope in movies. A magical Negro. Like,
Yeah.
It's a very fair
So, he wished one night. He was like, I wish I didn't have a little brother. Then he woke up. He was a football star. He had shorties. He had a whip. His parents were rich. And then like his little brother in the alternate universe was like a star. But it's actually a good movie. I recommend you Wish. If it's like one of those things that makes you smile, you're just like, hey.
I think I haven't really been using my Disney Plus. I think the only thing I've watched is probably Toy Story 4. That's about it.
I've been watching just like old Disney afternoon cartoons. Like I haven't even watched The Lion King on there yet, and I know it's on there.
I watched Lion King.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot it was on there.
Do we like Lion King as a group?
Do you?
I didn't even watch it.
I'm about to say.
I didn't watch it.
I was trying to.
I didn't
remember
watch
what
it.
you said.
No, we didn't even
I think
talk
the
about
original's better.
Yeah, I didn't watch
The
it.
original's way better.
Yeah.
Me and Julian talked about this where like when you have the real animals that don't emote like humans,
Yeah.
you can't feel their feelings.
Right.
Just plain and simple.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
No expressions.
a sad lion just looks like a lion. So it was just a bunch of blank expressions feeling things at each other. I'm a big advocate of like don't voice cast very famous people because they take you out of
Yeah.
the scene.
That's like the DreamWorks strategy, I
For
feel.
sure.
Yeah.
And sometimes it works.
Yeah.
Like Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
can
Oh yeah.
like there are certain like famous castings
Yeah.
that work.
I can't hear
But,
like Mike and Sully without being John Goodman and
Exactly.
Billy
But
Crystal.
the meme of like Simba turning and he's like Simba and then she's like Beyonce, like that's really how it felt.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, that's definitely her.
Yeah.
Or Seth Rogen and his like
Yeah.
laugh, like just elbowed me through the movie.
Yeah.
Oh no, his laugh is in there as Pumbaa?
Yeah.
Oh well.
When I was a young ward, huh?
Well, speaking
Yeah, he
of
does. They do sing that
They
song.
just sing the song.
And they're not singing in Mulan?
No.
I
no,
heard-
man,
I
they're
heard
trying to
not singing
they're trying to make
Mulan.
Mulan
No,
like a
they're-
full on
no, they're
like
not
kung
singing
fu
Mulan.
movie. Like
Yeah, they're trying to get an Oscar off that.
yeah,
Yeah, I know.
yeah. I think so too.
I was just kind of hoping to sit in my seat and just kind of be, let's get down to business.
Yeah.
They don't even have the dragon in.
Well, I feel like they're gonna. Well, they have the what's her name as in she's turning into like a hawk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's like magic
There's
stuff.
magic.
But there's no dragon.
There's
There's no
Mushu.
dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was Mushu? Was that Eddie Murphy?
Eddie Murphy.
I was gonna say something.
And
Go
then,
ahead.
No, I can't because where we are.
Homie Smart.
I see you. I've been watching a little bit of like the National Geographic leg.
Oh yeah, I forgot that there is National Geographic. Yeah.
Because after Mandalorian, I was kind of like my first binge of like all classical Disney movies,
Yeah.
cartoons, and I ran through like all my favorites.
Yeah.
Robin Hood, and all the ones I like.
Yeah.
And then Mandalorian kept me there for a while. Jeff Goldblum's show, not every episode, but a lot of
Yeah.
them were good. And
I think I saw of the old classic ones. The one that most impressed me the most was Sleeping Beauty. I don't think I had seen that in like since I had seen it on VHS, but like that's like one of the most beautiful animated movies I've ever seen.
Was it? That has never been in my top.
It never was for
ranking,
me. It was
so-
like one of those like, oh, it's a Disney movie, but
Yeah.
like, you know,
Especially
and
as a kid, you're like, that's a girl.
That's a girl movie, yeah. But like, I put it on like one day, and like, it was like in beautiful like 4K and widescreen. I was like, holy shit! And I watched the behind the scenes. Luckily, that's a good thing about Disney Plus is that in the extras section they have a lot of like behind the scenes, deleted scene, like stuff that other streaming services should really have. They should really have like these.
Because
Like,
the era of like DVD extras.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
is
kinda
over.
gone.
I was kind
Yeah.
of bobbing though.
You have to.
yeah, and they had like a behind the scenes. It was like an hour documentary of how they made. Like Sleeping Beauty and the animation style, and I was like, it gave me a whole new appreciation for that movie. So now it's definitely in like my top.
What was the first thing you watched when you got Disney Plus?
Captain Marvel, because my parents were at my house,
Yeah, remember?
so they wanted to see it.
Mine was
was yours?
Pretty sure it was
blank check.
Endgame.
Yeah,
Endgame.
I think it was Endgame.
Mine was Goofy movie.
Yeah.
course.
Literally like at midnight when I had Disney Plus,
Yeah.
I was watching Goofy movie.
yeah.
That's my second one.
Speaking of other series that Disney has made, so another thing that kind of came out of this whole Disney Fox, Disney Plus thing, there was a whole subsection of like Disney properties that were too adult for Disney Plus that have been moved over to Hulu. And I feel like one of the first original series that was moved over to Hulu was the High Fidelity series, which is starring Zoe Kravitz, which is one of the things I've actually just been watching. I just finished I just finished the last episode. And so you could see like what more Disney Plus's more mature content looks like. And as a fan, like I'm a huge fan of the original movie. It was like top 5 breakup movies for me. So I watched that movie religiously. And this series, and I talked about this with other fans of the film that I know that are friends of mine. This is like such a perfect adaptation of the original film that really brings all these like tropes and characters from 99, 2000 to 20 years later in 2020, and it adapts it so well. And like even the character, so the Jack Black's character, so you know the kind of character Jack Black is, that he's like that in every movie. His character was replaced by this actor's name, I think it's Divine. I think her name is Divine.
That's what I was just about to bring up.
Yeah,
she's dope.
She's amazing.
And she's in Dolomite.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's dope. She's
she's like she's so different than her character in Dolomite, but channeling that energy of the Jack Black character, I was like, it's
perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah. And I was telling you this on the way here, like Zoe Kravitz, I feel like this is one of her first big roles that's given her a chance to really shine and show her personality. Like I actually felt like this is her.
Yeah.
Like this is how she probably
really
is in real life. So I feel like it was I don't know, great adaptation. It's 10 episodes. I highly recommend it to people. And yeah, I think it was great.
So, Yusuf, why did you like High Fidelity?
Because everybody's
Look at him smile. Look, he's blushing.
Listen, I have a thing for Zoe Kravitz. I'll scream that from the mountaintops. I don't give a damn. It took a while to catch. It started a little slow, but it's a fun little sideshow.
So you loved it, huh?
I love her.
Okay.
The show is good, and like I said, that actress is good. Really, really.
What do you think of High Fidelity?
I haven't gotten around to it. Me either.
Did you guys ever see the original movie with John Cusack?
With John Cusack, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a good adaptation. Yeah. As somebody who's a fan of the
movie.
movie.
I think the adaptation structure makes sense.
Yeah.
I feel like people, when they do remakes or they do like modern interpretations of something, it's almost like what me and Julian always talk about with like the remix for the record.
Yeah.
Like the art of the remix is gone.
Yeah.
It's just like add a feature.
Yeah.
And I think that's with a lot of like just recast it, redo it, or interpret it in a modern way and take the time to figure out what makes sense and what to keep and what to replace.
Right.
So I think they did a good job.
Man, I could have a whole conversation about the art of the remix being lost because I have an issue with that as
You
well.
just tweeted about that.
Yeah.
Remix?
Like song remixes.
Yeah. Oh,
they don't do it. No. It's just like it's the same song with
a feature.
With a feature.
Yeah, like a completely different beat where you just
like that is gone.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that I appreciated a lot about like Diddy when he was in his like that height, bad boy height.
Yeah, like Maya Best of Me always sticks
literally
out
had
in my head. Like the original Best of Me.
He literally had an album called We Made the
Remix.
Yeah.
One of my favorite.
My goodness.
Seriously. One of my favorite remixes that not a lot of people like is the Been Around the World remix, which is a little slower.
Someone who just said that?
Oh,
somebody was just talking about that.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like I've been around, but it's like very like wow, we can totally talk about this all day.
Bring back the remix.
Yeah. Bring back the remix, exactly. So moving on, anything else you guys want to like kind of point out, kind of recommend to people to watch, to consume, to play?
Just those 2 shows.
Yeah, I haven't really been. Literally, just been basketball and Outsider.
Okay.
And Toy Story 4.
And Toy Story 4.
Toy Story 4.
Okay, let's move on to our main topic, which I feel like only a small percentage of us have seen.
It's 50.
Yeah.
50% of the
So let's talk about the Birds of Prey And let me say the full title: Birds of Prey and the Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. That is the full title.
That is the old title. The new title is Harley Quinn, Birds of Prey.
I think it should have been called Harley Quinn from the beginning. Yeah. Because I mean, how do you have the Birds of Prey without Oracle? You know. All right. So, what are your thoughts, Julian? Because only me and Julian have seen it.
Yeah. Going into the movie, I honestly, I was like these two. I was not.
Yeah.
I didn't think much of it. I didn't think it was going to be that great or anything. But I really liked it.
Yeah.
It was really good action. I'm terrible with actors' names. What is her name that plays Harley Quinn?
Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie.
Thank you.
How do you forget her name?
I'm sorry, I'm not good with names. Margot Robbie. She kills it as Harley Quinn. She's it does a lot of what kind of like what the cartoon does, a little bit.
Yeah. It felt very similar to the cartoon.
Very similar to the cartoon.
There was a lot of beats in there that reminded me of the cartoon.
She kind of. I honestly, I'm terrible with names. The Black Mask. The
Ewan McGregor.
Ian McGregor.
Yeah.
I thought he was really dope in it. I thought seeing the trailers and stuff, I thought he was gonna be the worst part of the movie because I feel like he was being very cheesy.
I didn't like him.
You didn't?
I didn't.
I
love Ewan McGregor and like everything he's in. I always think he like always like brings it. But yes, he was like hamming it up for the camera. He was having a lot of fun.
I like that he was having fun and he like his hamming it up. I've never actually seen him in that type of.
It was just a bad casting. I feel like they should have had. You know who they should have had? His name's Bobby Cannavale. He was.
That
would have been a good one too.
He would have been perfect for.
But
Black
you know what?
Mask.
Like that's how Black Mask is in the comic books. He's like a back and forth kind of eccentric.
Like Ewan McGregor.
Like kind of how he was playing him. Yeah, like he'll kill someone like on a drop of a dime type of character.
Yeah. I get. Yeah. I guess because like I see.
He's not your regular mob boss.
It's because I just imagine like I see Black Mask and I imagine him as like an Italian guy, and I see Ewan McGregor. I'm like, oh, you're like so fucking British. You know what I mean?
Is he British?
No. He's like American.
Yeah.
He has his American accent.
I like that he was hamming it up. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I thought it looked like he was having a lot of fun.
I did like. I mean, maybe because he excels in that, but I like when he did that when he puts on the mask and he gets a little darker.
Yeah.
And his voice gets deeper. I was like, okay, I like that. But like the scene where. I forgot what scene. I think it was like when they were like.
Feel free.
Spoilers.
Feel free.
When him and Zaz have that family upside down. And
They have Victor Zaz in it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't. I didn't like how he was used.
Yeah. What's his name? The actor, Chris Messina.
Yeah, I didn't like how he was used. I think.
Oh well.
I didn't like the portrayal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't. I thought they could have did that. That's like a big Batman.
He has
villain.
he's like.
You didn't see the movie, Jason.
But I know Victor Zaz.
You know how he plays it.
I've seen movies.
Butt out, you guys. You didn't see this.
He plays it like a
now
creeper
I'm really
guy.
about to chime
He
in.
plays it like the creepy guy that's like sitting at your table, but like in the far corner, just like breathing down a girl's neck. That's how he plays Victor Zaz, but like super flamboyant. But it was just I get the creepy aspect of it, but there was just something that I wish he would have done differently to at least like make that work. It didn't work for me. Not the flamboyant thing, but it was just there was like the mixture of it. He didn't do it well. I don't know.
What did you think about the rest of the Birds of Prey?
Now I can do this.
Yeah.
Never had that type of mic before.
Back to you. No.
It's gonna rain.
I'm gonna say this. I was sort of surprised at my disappointment. I was actually disappointed in it.
Wow, so
That's a complex-
basically you didn't like the movie.
No, it was like I wanted it to be okay. There was aspects that reminded me of the cartoon, which I loved. Mainly the banter between Harley and the rest of the Birds of Prey when they're like all like at the taco shop when they're all talking together. I like that. I wish we would have had more of that as opposed to this build up kind of giving like I get that they were building up this plot, but the plot was so fucking convoluted. Like the whole plot revolves around like a diamond that's stolen from the Bertonelli family. Yeah. Around this family who gets this diamond stolen. That this diamond.
What's the name steals it? The Cassandra Cain.
Cassandra Cain steals it. But like that's like in the middle of it. But like originally like this diamond's been lost for years because in a subatomic level, if you look at it through a microscope, you can see like some bank information that has the fortune of this family. So that's the reason why it was stolen, because they wanted to get the information. So they build up this entire plot about this diamond, but it was just so convoluted that I was just like, can we just move on? Like, I just didn't like the build up towards it. And I think it took away a lot from like Harley's sort of journey of like trying to become her own person. Like, I get it, they had some aspects in there, but I wish they would have shown more of that, and I wish that would have been more of the focus on it, because I didn't really, after a while, I didn't care about the fucking diamond at a certain point. I just wanted them to kind of meet together and just kind of like together. But that's the reason why, that's the thing, you need that diamond plot for them to finally meet.
That's the payoff.
Yeah. But I feel like the way that was told wasn't my favorite.
I feel like you didn't like the movie.
I liked aspects of it. Like I said, I like the action.
Yep.
Like, I like the action of it. Like,
thank you.
There's a scene where she like goes into the police station and kind of robs it. Mm-hmm. And it's this cool sequence where she's not shooting them with guns. She's like shooting them with like sandbags.
I feel like the action and the action scenes like that one were really like the high point of the movie for me.
There's a whole scene where Harley Quinn like inhales like cocaine air. Like they shoot a bunch of cocaine and it like sprinkles in the air, and she just like takes a big whiff and just kind of goes berserk, which is really funny and surprising. I didn't think they were going to add that in there. And in that aspect, it's like the TV show. So I feel like if they would have gone more in the TV show direction,
there was no Kite Man.
There was no Kite Man.
Put him in the sequel though.
Got to.
How did you feel about the costumes? Like,
I mean, they weren't really costumes.
Well,
they did kind of get them at the end, I guess. Black Canary got the kind of costume at the end. You see the like blue leathery look. They didn't really have costumes. I don't even know why Huntress had a mask at one point.
That was
But I didn't like the rest of the Birds of Prey. They were kind of just like
I don't know, like they're all great. That's the thing, they're all great actresses in it, but it was just they didn't
give that much.
They weren't given much to do.
It wasn't their movie. It was a Harley Quinn movie.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Oh, okay, now I'm back up there.
Winstead.
That's Ramona Flowers from Scott Pilgrim.
She's I like I tell you, like I like her in other things, but she was so weirdly underused, and the whole like there's a gag in this whole thing that because she grew up with assassins, she's kind of like socially awkward, and they don't show that till the very end, like that she is socially awkward. So it kind of threw me off a little bit. But she's great in everything. But I don't know, the way she was used in this wasn't my favorite.
Did you stay to the end of the credits?
I didn't, but I did look it up online.
Oh, okay.
But there was so there's no post credit. There's only like an audio clip at the end where Harley Quinn is like, "Hey, are you still sitting here?" She's like, "Well, let me tell you something, Batman," and then it just cuts off. And somebody said that supposedly it was going to be a callback to the animated series,
cartoon,
where she says Batman fucks bats.
Oh, that would have been funny.
It would have been funny, They should have thrown that in there. It was R-rated.
That would have been hilarious.
Wow,
you guys.
I hate you guys.
Yeah, you really put me. Like,
don't be back because you didn't do the homework. You didn't do the homework.
It's not that I didn't do the homework. It's just
you didn't want to do the homework. You chose to fail.
No, I didn't choose to fail.
He decided to fail the group project.
I chose to protest.
Okay.
Oh, so this is a stand.
Okay, can you tell us why?
That's not my view.
I chose to
I'm not
protest.
protesting.
I have been there. I remember sitting in my seat.
Jason, do you have a problem with female-led?
No, I have a problem
superhero movies.
I have a problem with the DC universe film, the DC film universe, not the TV universe. As you guys listen, you know I love.
Did you go see Aquaman?
I did go.
Did you go see Shazam?
Well, I feel like he's finally going to give us his clear thoughts.
And that was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Why both of those were? Shazam was great.
It wasn't fun for me. It was okay.
Loved it.
It was whatever. It felt contrived. There wasn't. I didn't.
Did you see Joker?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
But that was because I went to a premiere. Invite me to a premiere and I'll go see it. But if you ask me to check all my own coins out, then we have an issue. Because here is why my data is accurate.
So tell us what your problem with it is.
I've seen too many shitty DC films. And this one, I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to let it go to video. I'm going to let it get to streaming.
You watch videos?
It'll be out. Yeah, when it gets to streaming. And by the way, I was the one who finished the Harley Quinn cartoon first.
Yeah.
I don't think you were.
Yes, I was.
Yeah, you were.
I was the first one to finish it. Yeah, I was like trying to. I was like, you guys, once you guys are done, like, just let me know, because I was like trying to like not to post all the jokes from it.
Yeah.
But I love that thing. But
Which, by the way, is a great series. Like, it's amazing. I mean, we've already. It's been 2 episodes, and we've talked its praises pretty much all the time. It's amazing.
Fantastic.
Great
Yeah.
show.
But yeah, this one I didn't.
It didn't draw you in. It wasn't like something.
So,
that,
in the same way how I feel about Morbius. Like, I know it's a Spider-Man connected movie, but I'm gonna wait to see if there is those elements there, because I don't know if I'm really wanting to go see.
I'm not
Morbius.
excited about that movie.
Yeah,
no.
you feel
I'm
me?
not
So,
excited, but I wanted to see this. I just haven't gotten around to it.
Yes,
I haven't been
invite
to
me
any
to the
movies.
premiere.
I mean, I want to see.
I will see your shit and review
What's
it.
the
but
Guy Ritchie movie, Gentlemen?
Gentlemen, I haven't seen that
I
either.
want to see that. There's a lot of things I want to see.
I've been a bad movie
just-
watcher.
That's one movie.
There's a lot of things I want to see.
That's one movie head.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's just.
So yeah,
focus on
this
what's
time I just couldn't justify gambling with my hard-earned money to see a movie that I'm inevitably gonna be like, okay, well, here we are.
Yeah.
Well, hey,
Yeah, no, I'm not.
this is our job. Like, we got to do this.
I mean,
There's 4 of us. We can divide and conquer.
You're allowed
Yeah.
to protest. You
I watched-
protest Mission Impossible.
I watched
You
Ip
protest Fast
Man
and
4. I can
Furious.
give you a review on Ip Man 4.
No, I still see those. I still see those.
You
Even
know,
though I don't like them.
you know what's kind of crazy is that, like, I feel Harley Quinn, like, Margot Robbie's amazing, and I was talking with somebody about this, that I actually appreciate actors who use their moment in the sun to, like, seize it and kind of, like, stay there and take advantage of it, because what she's done, like, she's a producer on this film. Like, she's
Yeah,
a
she is.
producer. Like, she realized what she had,
Yeah.
and was like,
ran
after
with it.
Suicide Squad, and she was like, you know what, this is gonna be my character.
Yeah, I respect
and now
that.
I don't really see anybody else as Harley Quinn,
Yeah.
except for Brittany Murphy. Rest in peace.
Who would you like in the Harley?
Bro, I can see anybody as Harley Quinn.
Who would you like in the Birds
You
of
can
Prey
give me Chloe
sequel?
Grace Moretz. You can give me.
That's Hit Girl.
I definitely want
I'm
to
just
see.
saying. I can see.
I definitely want to
anybody.
see Oracle
I
finally.
can't. I think she kind of embodies that character now. Like, I
Hit Girl?
definitely don't want to see that little girl as Harley
She's
Quinn.
gonna grow taller. Height
What?
hater.
Who'd you say?
Height hater.
Oh, I didn't say anybody. I didn't say anybody.
No, who did you want to see in the sequel?
Oracle.
Oracle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would want to see
I want to
Oracle
see
too.
Oracle finally.
I'll tell y'all when it comes to HBO Go.
HBO Max.
I'm not getting that. I got HBO Go.
You come to me. I'm not coming to you.
All right. So moving on from that.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
move
okay.
on.
Yeah.
So all right. So let's.
Yo, so while you were, I anticipated your guys' review to be super boring. So I ordered us some treats and some sugar to mostly keep myself awake.
Okay.
What did you order?
He's the kid that doesn't do the homework and just
Yeah.
orders the food in class.
And that's why you come with the pizza.
Well, the good thing is when the teacher asks you, "Do you have enough for everybody?" You answered yes.
yeah.
I mean, do you
Are you allowed to do that
order food?
at school? Like with Postmates?
I've-
I haven't been in school in
I've-
years. Do people Uber home? There's a lot of questions we have.
I know a guy that ordered pizza like a couple times into class once.
In school?
Yeah.
Like high school?
Yeah.
Like he had a cell phone?
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh
technically
wait,
we
okay.
could.
You guys talk amongst yourselves. It's here.
Okay.
Okay.
Technically, we could have ordered a pizza to school. I've just never done that.
I wish. Yeah.
I wonder if
We could've
people. I
called.
wonder if people Postmate. Never mind. Let get back on subject.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Anyway.
Oh, there it is.
There you go.
You could.
Yes.
You really got Shamrock shakes.
I came
Damn.
with gifts.
Okay. It's.
All right, let's try these. Let's see what you've been talking about.
I mean, it is
Yes.
that. It is that time of the year again.
And
Yeah,
you know,
okay.
like this is only around for so long. So why not? We gotta hop on it.
Oh, it's limited.
Oh, it's limited.
It's so good.
That's good.
I haven't had one of these in years, so I'm really excited.
I've never had one. This is my first time trying it.
It's green. It tastes green for real.
Does it?
It tastes green. What does green taste like?
Like this.
It's minty.
Like this Shamrock Shake. Well, speaking of green. Speaking of green.
Wait. Isn't
Wait,
there
no,
like
this-
who sent that on the Slack about that contest that they're doing with this?
Oh, with the iced out cup.
Yeah, like Lil Jon. So you can what? Apparently you
Is
can.
it real or is it like a toy?
I guess I saw. Apparently you can win like a contest and you can win like a chalice.
Okay. What is this contest? This gold chalice?
Yeah, so you once you get one, you like enter to win this gold chalice for like.
So did we just get 4 chances to win this?
Yes, exactly. And I'm
Okay.
taking that directly to Coachella.
So next time
you're
you
gonna
see
lose
us,
it at Coachella.
we're definitely gonna have one of us is gonna have a gold chalice. So
Definitely, it's gonna be me because I'm gonna
not
have
gonna
more
be
than
me.
just one of these.
what?
Who wins things?
You do? Oh,
I
yeah,
win things.
yes.
Listen, you know how salty I am that you were the one that won the Jim Lee.
Hey,
Who
wins
wins?
things?
Yeah.
What can I say?
Yeah. No, but these are delicious. Thank you, Jason.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Roy.
Thanks,
Tastes
Jason.
like green.
My guys, look out for my guys.
Anyway, so what we were saying, speaking of green, one of our news bites is this casting rumors for the Disney Plus series She-Hulk. You like that segue?
Yes.
Green.
Fantastic.
You know your colors.
I do know my colors. I know how they taste too. For She-Hulk, I didn't really click on the article, so I have no idea who the rumored people are. But were we going to sort of talk about like who did we want? Who were we thinking about?
So there's no actual rumored people yet, but the
Okay.
casting call is they're looking for someone 26 to 31 with comedic timing.
That's good.
No open ethnicity.
Well,
She's green. Doesn't matter what she was.
Well,
before.
I mean, before she's green,
Yeah.
she's like a regular person.
so I don't know if you guys know the origin story. It's her name is Janet, right?
Yes.
Janet.
No, no.
So her name is Janet. She gets shot, and lo and behold, the only person that can give her a blood transfusion is your boy, Bruce Banner. So, put 2 and 2 together. So,
Actually, no, her name is not Janet.
Janet?
Sorry,
Is
it's
it Jennifer? Jennifer?
Susan. Oh no, it is. Why is that a highlight? No, you're right. Jennifer Walters.
Jennifer. Okay, it's Jennifer or Janet. Okay, I knew it was something like that. But, yeah.
She is the cousin of Bruce Banner,
Bruce Banner.
and the reason he gives her, I mean, yeah, the shoe, and they're like the same blood type.
He
Which
was
is the only
he was
reason.
The only person around.
Yeah.
He did-
Apparently.
he, a highly trained medical professional, didn't consider the fact.
Yeah, I was like, and that's probably why the only reason she's able to survive is, they
'Cause they're
have
related.
Yeah, I guess. Very loosey goosey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody really nailed that one in.
They could tighten up the backstory.
Yeah, I'm sure they will.
Use a lot more medical terms made up.
Another thing about the another thing about another thing about the She-Hulk show, before we get into who we would like to play her, they said that Red Hulk is rumored to be in the show.
So General Ross.
General Ross,
Yeah.
Red Hulk is supposed to be in the show.
They're building it.
They're building his character.
Yeah,
up.
I mean William Hurt is like popping up every now and then. Like he's gonna be in Black
Widow, yeah.
He was in Endgame.
Yeah.
Randomly.
I think they're building up to the Thunderbolts,
Yeah.
which
I can
is
see
like
that.
the government
Yeah.
ran
Avengers.
Avengers.
That's what you think. Do you feel like that's gonna in Black Widow? No, Black Widow. What's the other series? The
Captain. Yep. You
Yeah.
said yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're building up for that.
Yeah.
I just want to know, like, if they put Red Hulk in it, how are they gonna? Because it's not explained how his mustache just disappears every time he becomes Red Hulk.
They're gonna give Red Hulk a mustache.
They have to.
They have to. That's an intimidating Hulk.
Yeah.
Um,
Who would you guys like to? I think I know who I would want to play.
Tom Selleck.
To play She-Hulk.
She-Hulk. No. I was like, man, you really don't like female characters.
To play She-Hulk.
To play She-Hulk. Allison Brie.
I don't even know who that is, but
Allison Brie.
Allison Brie.
was she was in Glow. So
Yeah.
she's already got that. She can already bulk up. She's got great comedic timing. What show was she on? Was it 30?
Community.
Community.
Yeah.
So, since you said comedic timing, that's what I was thinking of like
oh, okay, I see
women
her.
with like good chops. And let me throw a monkey wrench at it. Hell yeah, man! I'd like to throw Issa's name in there.
Wow,
Oh wow, Issa would be amazing. I didn't even think about that.
That'd be so fun.
Issa Rae?
Issa Rae.
That'd be
That would be a lot of fun. Man.
wow. Because if it's comedic, I mean,
Yeah, bro.
wow. That
that's a good one.
you heard it here. Issa Rae
A dry
for She-Hulk.
humor, like
That'd be
that might be
fantastic.
kinda
That'd be good.
That's a game. That's a
Ooh.
that's a screwball.
I was,
Yeah.
I was
that they're
thinking.
throwing.
I was thinking like Rosario Dawson.
That's who I originally was
She's
thinking.
been, right? She's been in so many series already. So, well, maybe they probably just like, yeah, we'll give you like a year off and then
Yeah.
put you in.
I mean, yeah, she was in Daredevil.
Daredevil,
yeah.
but like, you know.
I think I would want to see Gugu.
Google and
yes.
Bots.
Yeah, I don't know how
I would just love to see
comedy is, but isn't but you know what? She's about to be in Loki.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's about to be in Loki. She got cast. She got
Yeah, I was
cast in
about to say
Loki.
she
But
was.
I mean, yeah.
She was in that Apple TV series, The Morning Show. She was good.
How is that? I keep hearing good things.
It's good. Did you remember that one show, Newsroom,
Yes.
on HBO? It has that kind of vibe, like that. It's like it's like trying to be a Sorkin show, but without the really fast dialogue kind of thing. But I mean, because I worked in TV, I relate to a lot of this shit that happens. So I love
nods.
that kind of vibe. It's good. Steve Carell plays. He does such a good job of being. I know we're totally getting off topic, but Steve Carell does such a good job of like playing a creeper without doing too much. It's just something about either how he delivers lines. It's so well done. I think.
So you're saying he's creepy.
He's creepy. He's like the Matt Lauer in this, but
Gotcha.
he's like kind of like a powerful creepy guy, but being more of like this creepy dad.
Gotcha.
Thing, you know? Yeah.
What about you, Jason? Who would you like to play She-Hulk?
That's David.
David. Sorry, David.
That's David.
Oh, I thought you. I was like, why are you looking?
No, David. Sorry.
Like, cockeyed is it?
I mean, we. I thought he was doing some layer shit. So,
David, who would you want to play She-Hulk?
I wanted Rosario Dawson, but with the Issa Rae thing, like that's like my top choice now.
That's a good one.
I really want to see that. She'd be great in that.
Yeah, she would.
Yeah. So is she supposed to be related to?
They're cousins.
Their cousins. Oh,
And,
yeah, they could be cousins.
Ruffalo's like dark enough.
Yeah, they could be cousins. They could be cousins.
He can be Italian.
What does that mean?
Bruce Banner is Italian this whole time.
Banner.
Banye.
Banero.
Bruce.
Bruce Banner.
Banero. No, they could be cousins. I could see that. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be fantastic. Yeah, she's my top choice
Definitely
now.
see. I mean, yeah, I like that Issa Rae choice.
Yeah.
Rosario Dawson and
Watch that be like what happens. Watch her Issa Rae gets cast.
Then that
yeah.
means somebody's really stealing our shit.
or we're warlocks.
Yeah. Stop stealing our shit.
Yeah. No, yeah, that'd be great. I would love to see that. And I mean, I love that it's. I mean, if it's comedic and they play up the whole like lawyer thing, you know, because isn't she a lawyer in the comics?
Yes.
Yeah. If they play up that whole lawyer thing, that'd be really cool to see. I would love to see that.
That's it. And she's actually another character that like she breaks the
Yeah.
fourth wall sometimes in the books and
Oh.
all that.
There was another girl. Hold on, I gotta find.
So it would be like Insecure, but with superpowers.
Kinda, yeah. I don't know if they're gonna do that in the movie, but it would be cool.
Yeah, in the show.
Yeah.
There was a theory that I read on Reddit. It was like a fan theory or something people wanted to see. They wanted to see that like how it would connect to the movies and how they would bring Spider-Man into the series. It would be like, you know how Spider-Man needs legal representation.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That it would be She-Hulk representing him like on a PR level or as a lawyer or whatever.
As a lawyer.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
There's this actress, Kelsey Asbile Chow. She was in Wind River. She's on the show Yellowstone. I think she's going to be big.
Oh, she's orange kind of.
Oh yeah.
A little bit. But yeah, she's dope. Have you seen Wind River? Jeremy Renner? It's really
No, I have seen Yellowstone.
You got comedic timing?
Nope.
You know what I'm thinking?
Not that I know of.
Because isn't She-Hulk? Doesn't she eventually become like an Avenger?
Yes.
Yeah, they're gonna go with somebody like who came from like Game of Thrones or something. We're gonna get her a recycled Game of Thrones character who's gonna.
You think so?
Because if it's gonna be like somebody who's gonna be in a film, like they're already thinking they're already like.
Because I was
Emilia
thinking of
Clarke
it
probably
for
just
TV.
left the Marvel office right now.
Who?
Emilia Clarke. They probably already like testing height and shit.
But don't
She's
you want
funny.
you
'cause
want her
she's-
for
Invisible Woman.
Invisible Woman?
Yeah.
She's-
Oh, I think that's going to David's two picks. Mr.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Everybody wants it. It's probably why
Everybody wants
it.
but yeah, I don't think so.
And Feige's like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
You want what I give.
Feige marches to the beat of his own drum. He's
That-
not
you know,
really-
that's
and,
one.
and he
That's,
deserves to.
and that's one. I feel like that's one of the benefits.
Marching, bro.
Yeah, march on, bro.
That's one of the benefits of him being in control of like everything now is that like let's throw this at the wall and see if it works, and it'll work because people are invested in Marvel. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I like that. I like that they're being creative and daring a little bit with some of the things they're doing. What are some things that I feel like there's been other things that we haven't covered that we didn't cover last episode, like big Marvel news as well.
Nothing
I
really.
feel like last episode we really talked about.
We really talked a lot about
the Loki show. We talked
Yeah.
about the that trailer thing.
Scarlet Witch, yeah.
Scarlet Witch. We talked about all that.
I think
Yeah.
we covered that.
Okay.
I think we have to jump back over to DC. The ear debacle.
Yeah, the big news that happened last week was finally Matt Reeves, the director of the Batman, revealing Robert Pattinson in the Batman suit.
Yep.
But it was done in a very interesting way compared to the last reveals we've seen. The last reveal, which was through Zack Snyder's vision of Batman, it was like this fantastic, beautiful photo, black and white photo of Batman next to the Batmobile. This one was in motion, and it was like a costume test that was shot in like this very monochromatic red lighting. They showed his chest, they showed his face, and they actually gave a preview of the score, which is, I'm going to fuck up his name, Michael... I'm not going to say his name.
Come on, no, give it a shot.
Is it Giacchino or something?
Let me see it, man.
Wait,
Jack.
This is gonna be amazing.
Like Jackie Chan, Chef.
I totally fucked up his name.
Jackie
I
Chan.
I can't wait to see this man's name not be spelled nowhere near Giacchino.
Giacchino?
Giacchino.
Giacchino, yeah, that's right.
Giacchino.
Michael Giacchino.
Yeah.
There you go.
Giacchino.
What'd you call him?
Giacchino.
Giacchino.
Michael Giacchino.
Wait.
That man is gonna come here and
That
talk
guy
to you.
scored Ace Ventura.
Yeah,
Whoa.
he scored Star Trek,
Hitch?
Ratatouille, Planet of the Apes, Cloverfield.
Lawrence of Arabia.
Oh no, I was looking over here.
Oh.
I was like, wait,
He
what?
did- I was like, you did not score Lawrence of Arabia. And Hitch.
Yo, I can't wait to be in a party with David, like a Vanity Fair party. Hey, this is my friend Michael Giacchino. He's like,
Like, first of all, we're not friends. Second of all, it's not how you say my fucking name.
sir. it's
Let me
actually Giacchino.
going to what you were saying. DC actually has been the way they were been releasing stuff. They've been doing it for the past few movie or
Costume test. Yeah.
costume tests. That's
Yeah.
kind of like their way of,
That's how they revealed Birds of Prey.
and that's how they
the
did Joker.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's like their
Yeah.
new way of.
Yeah.
I have this. It's not a theory, but I really think this is why they do it. I feel like they do it because a lot of times, the first time we've seen costumes be revealed are from like people seeing them shoot outside.
Yeah.
So you have these
photos.
Exactly.
you have these shitty sit photos that look terrible. So I feel like before they go to shoot outside, they're like, all right, let's just shoot
Getting
this.
ahead of it.
Yeah, get ahead of it.
That way
So-
you can get the color right.
Yeah,
so people
exactly.
don't lose their
And I think
mind.
it's smart.
I think it's smart too.
Yeah, without showing a full-on trailer.
So what do we think of the look? What do we think?
I want to see the ears.
I don't even.
Yeah.
It's not even the ears. I don't like the costume. I might be alone, but it looks like the Daredevil costume.
It does.
Sadly.
It's because of the lack of ears.
But it also, I'm not a fan of like overly tactical Batman. Even though, like Nolan's Batman, they did a good job of like mixing it.
Yeah.
But I don't want to see Batman in like a SWAT suit. Like I
Yeah.
want to see it be more costumey.
That's yeah.
And my favorite suit so far has been Affleck's.
Yeah.
Which is the least used
Yeah,
Batman.
yeah. It was
in
the
worst
it was the
setting.
most it was the most
But aesthetically,
yeah.
perfect.
It was the most comic accurate for
Yeah,
me. It
and
looked
it
like
was
that
so
actually looked like his own chest.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
was so
Probably was. But
Yeah.
I feel like I got jacked for that
he
shit.
did.
That's been my favorite rendition. So these overly like Kevlar,
Yeah.
like could be a SWAT
It,
officer.
it looked like the Arkham suit, like the Arkham Knight or one of these like Arkham video game suits. Like you could see just the I could feel like the chest. He can like take that out and like use it as a batarang or something.
Do we think those are guns?
Oh yeah, I saw that. So that's actually something that that's
going
that's a
around.
comic thing.
Well,
He's actually melted that down.
It happened in a comic. That's not
Yeah.
a regular thing.
Yeah.
Because like, where would he get? It's so
Yeah.
okay. So
What are we talking about?
basically, the
Yeah.
thing on the new costume, those are supposed to be, or it's rumored that those are the guns of the killer. The killer that killed his parents. Those are the guns. The gun he used, and he melted it down as the
Yeah.
logo on his chest.
Yeah,
I thought you were saying
who
those
wants
were
to
guns,
not
like,
carry
shoots out
No,
his
no, no.
nipples.
a beacon of death?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's fucking weird.
I don't think those are the guns, but it could be a gun.
Yeah.
That has happened in one of the tellings of the books where like, oh yeah, he melted down the.
Kevin Smith wrote that. He
Oh, yeah.
he tweeted about it. He's like, yeah, I wrote this.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
basically it's the guns of the
The guy
That kid that killed his
killed his
parents, and he
parents.
melted down as the.
That's masochistic, but that's Batman.
Yeah.
What do we think for the rest of it?
So-
I think this is
yeah, go
the
ahead.
weakest jawed looking Batman I've ever seen.
It's definitely Robin in a bat suit.
He doesn't. It doesn't look like all of the Batmans have really strong.
Yeah.
But
Jawlines.
His looks like it will bust in
Yeah,
the glass.
I saw that and I was like, I can tag this Batman. I can
He has the
Yeah.
artsy white boy kind of vibe to
it's
it,
like
you know.
hipster Batman.
Yeah, hipster
Ah,
Batman.
sleepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Because Affleck looked like a brick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Silverlake Batman.
Silverlake Batman.
Highland Park, bro. Oh man.
Hey, sir, could you not?
He has like draft beer at the Batcave.
This is after he came out of his beard phase. He shaved it off and showing his jawline.
Still need to see the ears.
I still need to see the ears. One thing that some people were like looking and like zooming in, that you can see like the seams of like the suit,
Like the Daredevil.
like the Daredevil one. And I was like, that I don't want to see Batman. I don't want to know that Batman stitched this together.
You know what?
You see him like with no pants on like an old school soldier.
Yeah. You know what that? You know what that also reminded me of? It reminded me of the Adam West Batman,
Yeah.
because that was
Because it has
stitched
stitching.
Yeah, it had the
Oh, because
stitching.
it has the front.
Yeah.
The stitching.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that.
Yeah.
Also.
What do you want out of the ears?
I want the long ears. I want to see that in film. Like I love
do-
that
I don't.
look.
Oh no, because somebody at DC is probably already like, we gotta impale that guy with that. Somebody already thought of some dumbass idea.
Yeah.
So please don't bring that.
I think they're going to be regular sized.
Yeah, please.
I don't
But
think they're
are
gonna
you
be-
think they're gonna be? Cause
I don't
some-
think they're going to be as short as Affleck's, but I don't think they're going to be like extra long.
for Affleck, it made
Yeah.
sense too, right? Because he's like the whole with Affleck having short ears made sense because
Yeah.
he's supposed to be tactical.
Tired.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're gonna. I think they're gonna be like a normal size, probably like how
Bale,
Bale was. Yeah.
because Bales were like this. They kind
Yeah.
of went in.
Yeah.
Some people were theorizing that these are gonna go out.
Yo, someone was like, "Oh God, I hope it." And someone said it's gonna look like old school Batman, where they like went out.
That's what I just said.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
yeah, they're gonna go
That's
out.
too
Like,
much like
He
Night Owl.
interrupted you to steal
too
what
much
you
like-
just said.
Did you just say that?
I did just say that they're gonna go out because Bales went in and this one's go out.
Oh,
It's all good. It's all good.
I looked at you in your face and didn't. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
I'm not even going.
Sorry. Yeah.
No worries.
But yeah, I hope they don't like that.
When do you guys think we might see a trailer? I'm excited. I mean, what do you guys want to see out of this?
Probably end of the year.
I want to see a good movie.
When did we first see the Joker trailer? When did that come out? Like that the test thing for this. When did that come out?
Man,
Could
That
might have been like a year.
And that test was hard. That thing was dope. Because remember, it was him like
could that be
dancing.
looked up,
and
like
then
on
it
YouTube,
turned
like
into him
just
as
look up
Joker
Yeah.
like
last
Joker
minute.
test footage thing?
Let's see.
I feel like that came out like a year.
Yeah, I
before.
feel so too. I feel that it was a year.
Because honestly, right after that came out, that's when like footage of him in the subway started coming out, and
Yeah.
him on the stairway,
Yeah.
and all of that started coming out. When did that come
Have
out?
they said they started officially
It was like a
shooting?
year ago.
Yeah, huh?
Have they said they started officially shooting yet?
They have.
Okay.
Yeah, they're shooting right
They
now.
have shooting.
Yeah, it was like a year ago.
Was yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So we'll probably see it probably the end of this year.
Yeah.
Because when Zoe Kravitz was on Hot Ones,
Right.
she was saying she's already done her costume test.
Yeah, you see she has the short hair too.
How do you know that?
What do you
You don't have ones.
Oh, is she?
Hot
Oh,
ones.
yeah, she is.
Yeah.
I'm
I
sorry.
just said-
I
just said
was
Were you
trying.
not listening?
No, I
as
was
well?
trying. I was trying to make
wasn't.
another.
You and Zoe Kravitz joke.
That's not a joke. That's a.
I know you just
I
follow
enjoyed
it.
it.
That people were
it.
theorizing what her costume might look like, and I was hoping that it's gonna look like that. It's like a. Some people want to see the goggles on Catwoman.
I can see
Oh,
that.
like Marvel versus
She's not
Is
not
DC
Marvel.
Mortal Kombat?
Mortal Kombat versus DC.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, she's like that in the books too.
yeah. I want to see the goggles.
I feel like she might be like that in the Arkham.
Yeah, in the game.
Does she
Yeah, in
have
the game too.
goggles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she has Zoe Kravitz has a short hair right now, so I think.
Yeah.
that's
Oh yeah.
kind of-
She's definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Make a good movie
Yeah. Any other news
gonna
bites?
watch
Any
it,
other
Jason?
thoughts?
if it's good.
Oh, did you guys see the Stranger Things teaser?
Oh yeah, I forgot to throw that in there.
He's
He's
back.
alive.
He's in Russia.
He's in Russia.
Somebody said that this is going to be a prequel to Black Widow because he's going to
That's
be in
how he
Russia.
ends up in Russia.
That's how he ends up in Russia.
He has no facial hair.
Yeah. I'm excited for that. He's like in a prison camp. And yeah, I want to see how he gets out of it. That motherfucker's a badass.
Yeah, we'll see.
I like his character.
Looking forward to it.
Matrix 4.
The set photos for that. Yeah.
Does Keanu Reeves just not want to cut his hair anymore or something? He
I
wants
have
to look at like John Wick and everything.
I have a theory. Okay, I have
What's
this.
your theory?
I have this theory
It's a
about the
wig.
Matrix 4. I feel like this is not the original Neo. I feel like this is a reincarnation. This is like a new, like the Keanu Reeves that we saw in the '99 version. That was the Keanu Reeves of that time. The one that we see here is going to be the Keanu Reeves of this time. I feel like that's like another. It's either a reincarnation or a different timeline. Like this is the Neo that wasn't saved.
So where does what's her name come in?
Did she die? I don't remember. I need to rewatch it.
Actually,
I need
that
to
was my
rewatch it.
question
So
too.
you're saying-
I did not remember if Trinity died or not.
Yeah, I don't remember. I need to rewatch that.
So you're saying that they're gonna the other one's gonna die, then they're gonna go find the one that wasn't.
Yeah,
take it
yeah. I feel like it's gonna be a
that.
different, because I remember in the Matrix, like they said that there was different versions of it. There's like it was like almost like a software reboot or whatever, right? I feel like this is the new software reboot, and this is the Neo. They're like, all right, we got to get the Neo that for this era, or whatever. So this guy never was taken out in '99. This is gonna be taken out in 2020. Yeah, I know. That's my theory. It could be wrong. It could be like, oh, this is John Wick, and John Wick is Neo. We have to get him out of this fucking program or whatever. That's my
go get him from a different movie.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I have this really weird.
Don't give Vin Diesel any ideas.
Wait,
Go get him from another movie.
Vin Diesel. What does Vin Diesel have anything to
He's
do?
gonna go get John Wick now. Look what you've done.
Any other thing? Any other thoughts? Any other bits of news?
No.
I think we've covered it.
You think we covered it?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I think that does it for this episode. All right. So listeners, once again, visit our website, cooltablepodcast.com. Search for and subscribe to Nerds at the Cool Table on Apple Podcasts and iTunes. Rate and review us. Please go try this delicious Shamrock Shake. No, this is really good. Thank you for this, Jason.
Thanks, Jason.
Thank you, man.
And follow us on Instagram at Cool Table Podcast and Twitter at Cool Table Pod. I am David. You can find me at David Gallardo.
Oh, Julian Edwards on everything.
Say it again on the mic.
Julian Edwards
There you
on
go.
everything.
There you go.
Yusef, and it's at McDonald's. At YGLA.
Jason, I'm at Jason. That was hilarious.
All right, cool.
Okay.